With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.
Welcome to Green and Growing. I'm Dean Stramel with Ellis County Extension Master Gardener Program. We're here today to talk about planting garlic. Fall is the time that's best for planting garlic. You can plant it in the spring, but you'll get better growth and healthier garlic and bigger bulbs next summer if you plant your garlic in the fall. Now, you can buy, the garlic you buy in the store is generally not what you want to plant, because this garlic has been bred for the garlic fields in California, not for Kansas climate. And so the garlic you buy in the store is probably, you could try it, you might get some results, but it's far better to buy your garlic bulbs at a garden center or from a mail order seed catalog. Now, the garlic is actually, the bulb is a bunch of little cloves, and each clove is a young potential plant. And so it's real simple. You just pull back the husk and you break your little cloves apart. That's what you're going to plant. And I broke one up this morning and I got 19 little cloves out of one garlic bulb. And they say the bigger the bulbs are going to produce bigger plants. And so I've read many people suggest plant the biggest ones and save the smallest ones for cooking. Okay, after you've broken your cloves up, you want to put them in the ground. And garlic, like any underground bulb or plant that produces things underground, they want good drainage. You do not want your garlic sitting in wet soil, especially if you have clay soil. You want to be sure you work in lots of mulch. I like to use peat moss. I like the texture peat moss gives the soil, and the organic matter decays real slow. And so my bed here, I've already worked in lots and lots of peat moss. It's real crumbly. It's going to have good drainage. So all you're going to do is take your clove and you plant it with the pointy end up. There's a point end and a flat end. The roots are going to grow from the flat end. So it's real simple. You're going to just push your garlic down in about, you want to be about 2 inches below the surface and be sure it gets covered. I like double rows, about 6 inches apart. I find the pointy end, I shove it down into the soil, I cover it. Oh, I forgot to say, when you shove it in, I like to use bone meal. Bone meal is a source of phosphorus, and it releases the phosphorus to the soil really slow. Now, phosphorus really helps with root growth. And so if you put a little bit of bone meal in the ground, and then stick your clove in, pointy side up, and then cover it, and then put a little bit of bone meal in, work it into the soil, stick your clove in, pointy side up, and cover it. You've got your crop of garlic ready to go for next year. Now, they should be planted about at least 2 inches below the surface of the soil, and garlic is a very nutrient demanding. It needs a lot of nutrients, so give them at least a 5-inch spacing. And you've already put your bone meal or your nice balanced fertilizer like a 10-10-10 in at planting time. It's important to cover your bed after you've planted your garlic with some kind of mulch, straw or dry grass clippings or chopped up leaves, or something to keep that bed covered so it kind of evens out the temperatures through the winter, keeps the soil from driving, and keeps the freeze-frost cycle from heaving the bulbs up out of the ground. Water it in, but then don't water too much. If you have a long dry spell in the winter, it's probably good to give it some water, but again, it's a bulb. It lives underground. It doesn't like to be wet. Interesting thing, garlic is one of the most important of the companion plants. You can plant garlic in among other plants, and it helps drive away many insect pests and nematode pests. And so that's kind of why I chose here, because garlic is really good to co-plant with geraniums, and I plan this to become a geranium bed, and so having garlic in with my geraniums, I'm hoping it'll help the garlic and help the geraniums. So in the spring, when the garlic starts poking through, when you see it and it's warming up, pull that mulch back, and that would be a good time to fertilize again with a higher nitrogen, because garlic has a high demand for nutrients, and in the spring when the shoots are just starting, give it some high nitrogen fertilizer, and that'll help the growth. Next summer you're going to watch your garlic grow, and midsummer, late summer, end of July, August, you look at those garlic plants, and when the leaves are starting to shrivel and die back, it might be time to harvest. So just take your garden fork, dig in around a bulb and dig it up and see if the cloves are well developed. If not, wait another week and try again. But the garlic you plant this fall will give you a crop next spring, and good luck with your garlic farming. I'm Dean Stramel with Ellis County Extension Master Gardeners. Good luck with your garlic. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth Harris with K-State Research and Extension. I'm a Master Gardener with your daily timely topic. Today's topic: delay your garden's cleanup until spring. Native bees need a place to spend the winter that's protected from cold and predators. Some butterflies overwinter as a chrysalis or caterpillar in the garden. Most of our native ladybug species enter the insect world version by hibernation soon after the temperatures drop, and they spend the colder months tucked under a pile of leaves, nestled at the base of a plant, or hidden under a rock. If we cut down and clean up the garden, we are quite possibly eliminating overwintering sites for many of these beautiful pollinators and pest eaters. Instead of heading out to the garden with a pruner and a rake in the fall, just wait until April. For vegetables and fruits, pick up and discard fallen fruit to reduce disease next year. Pot bulbs for indoor forcing. Reporting for K-State Research and Extension and Eagle TV, this has been Elizabeth Harris, Master Gardener, Cottonwood District, Ellis County.
With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.